gentlemen, it is time for the Dirty 801 Boys Podcast.
Joe and shy out on a little kid dick.
No. The weak and the sick. They're just taking up space. They're taking up space, man. Get over it.
On the record, my booty's so sweet. Booty's so sweet. He won't even last 10 seconds. Alright.
Yo. Welcome back. Everybody knows it. It's the Dirty 801 Boys Podcast. Here we are again. Second episode of 2018. What the fuck is up, everybody?
Insert applause here.
Insert applause. Yeah! So, unfortunately, we're down Dirty 801 Boys tonight. What's up with that, guys? Calzone. He's not here tonight.
Yeah.
Calzone, if you're here, you're a fucking little bitch.
Yeah.
But,
You stole cigarettes from me.
sorry for doing this. Sorry for recording this without you.
I'm not.
Oh, apparently Valcone's not. Yeah, never mind. I'm on Valcone's side. Fuck you.
Yep. Fuck you. We have a very special guest on the
Yes,
podcast
we do.
tonight.
To the right of me, we have a guy who's never been to the table yet, partially because I don't know who the fuck he is.
Hey, you do a little bit. Come on.
And it's Porter.
It's Porter.
What's up? Say hello, Porter.
Hi, Porter.
Hi, Porter.
He's
Insert
on
applause
cue.
here.
He's on joint. He's on point.
How you guys doing tonight?
Fantastic. It's been a crazy weekend.
Yeah, it has. Shit.
Anybody ever tell you look like that dude that sold Little Peep the drugs that killed him?
Valcone looks like the dude who sold drugs to everybody who's fucking killed him. And of course,
me and,
yes.
me and Peep go way back.
And of course, to the left, one of your favorites, Valcone, is here. Valcone
Yep.
is always back.
Back for another.
And Monkey, you know I'm here. I'm going nowhere. This is where I'll be.
Officially.
So, Porter,
Yes, sir.
is 26 years old. He's from
27.
Magna, Utah.
Yes, sir. Dirty Magna.
Dirty Magna. Big dick, medium dick, or little dick?
I think we should save that for the other story.
No. We got to know. The audience wants to know. What are we rocking? They kind of want to get a feel for us, and that's how they know. They're like, all right, medium-sized dick guy, I can relate. Big dick guy, okay.
I'll give it a solid 8, depending on the mood I'm in.
Okay.
All right, he's rocking big dick.
So if it's like you're half interested, like the sloppy drunk, you're at like maybe a 6.5.
Sometimes you just gotta, rock the half chub and squish it in as you go.
Isn't that the worst?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I mean,
Sometimes
like,
it
I
leaves
don't
room
mind
for one of the
It gets
testicles to be popped
Well,
in.
apparently
Sorry,
they don't mind it too.
I was speaking as a woman.
Well, if you're a woman,
Yeah. I hate being penetrated by soft cock. It's the
you like the
Absolute
big hard
worst.
cock.
I really,
penetrates
I
you with
wouldn't
the
think it
best.
would be a
only come at me with the full 8. That's all I'm saying.
I wouldn't imagine it would be good. A soft dick? No, it'd be like a little, just like a little worm.
Well, I mean,
just like getting smashed
You know what
in your
pisses me
vag.
off? You know what pisses me off? Is girls don't really have a tell after a certain point. Because at the beginning, it's like it's all foreplay. But you can get her wet regardless. That moisture doesn't already have to be there before you start, like, I'd say, going down on your girl. But she doesn't have a tell. It's not like her pussy lips retract backwards and they're like, no, I really don't want to fuck. But when I am, like, slightly out of the mood, it's clear as day.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I get it. They're like they don't have to keep a dick hard.
Right.
They just have to have a wet vagina. So it's like, what
much
the
it.
fuck?
Maybe that's not as easy as it sounds.
How do we know?
Like, imagine a girl having sex with Drew.
Oh, man.
Okay, Drew, big guy.
Description.
Yeah, description.
Well, he does call it the Wonder Stump.
The wonder stump.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't blast Drew. He's not here to defend himself, right?
Our friend
Drew, if you're listening, I love you and I'm sorry.
he's a bigger guy, but
He's a big teddy bear.
yeah, he's a big teddy bear. Actually, we're
I bet
accepting
Drew smashes
applications
it.
for women interested.
I bet
Always.
if women are wanting to have sex with Drew, then if women are let me rephrase. If women are having sex with Drew, they want to be having sex with Drew.
That's
Depends on if he's got that
Hold on.
prescription.
Oh shit! Oh.
Now liberally he's passing it around.
So why was Drew prescribed GHB then?
As narcolepsy.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of seems weird that they'd give him, but I guess it.
Now, what is narcolepsy?
So he has abrasions on his brainstem, so it kind of creates a short.
So he falls asleep.
Just randomly, dude. We've been playing like fucking Battlefield, and I'll be like, "Fucking left side Nazis," and Drew will just be like, you look over at this dude who's just like staring straight up at the fucking sky. You're like, "Well, I'm fucked."
The first time I ever met Drew, I'm hanging out in my kitchen. This is at the old house in Magna. And he came over to get some weed, and we're smoking in the kitchen. And he goes, "Yeah, man. So you have any plans for the Super Bowl?" I was like, "Oh, honestly, I don't watch it a whole lot." Blah blah blah. The whole house shook.
Dude.
He just hit the deck.
Shit's scary, man.
He fell like a fucking board and and hit the deck. And like he almost hit his head on the concrete bricks.
It's like, this is a good place to take a nap.
Holy shit! Dude, it scared the fuck out of me. You know, I'm like, oh my god, is he seizing?
Dude.
Is he gonna die? And Bam was like, you know, he's just fanning him off. Like, no, you know, he sometimes does this.
Check his wallet.
Like, what the fuck?
Check his wallet.
What the fuck is going on?
GHB in his pocket?
Yeah, exactly. He's got that GHB. Aight. He's out. Get that GHB.
Does he ever talk to you?
Now I don't have to sleep
one of
with
his
him.
Episodes and he passes out.
Well, he talked to me when he woke up.
No, dude, he can talk in his like it's like a ventriloquist. His mouth doesn't move, like he's completely out.
What?
He was sitting on my couch at my old house, dude, and he had a beer in his hand, and I'm playing a fucking video game, and I hear, "Porter, grab my beer." And we're fucking stoned, like we're blown, dude. And I look at him, and he's just. So I was like, you know, whatever, this is some good shit. I go back to playing the game. Porter, grab my fucking beer. And sure enough, I look over at him and he drops his fucking beer. Like 1 minute later, he wakes up. "Why didn't you grab my beer, man?"
No way.
Yeah, shit you not. Happens
man.
all the fucking time. The dude can talk in his fucking sleep. And
So he's fully conscious, but it's like maybe the medication's just
it's
putting
his
him
body
down.
that shuts down.
That's fucking
His mind is still awake, dude. Like,
Oh,
he
okay.
can hear
Sounds
everything
like
that's
some
going
good
on.
shit.
Like, he'll be able to sleep, dude, and we'll like have a conversation going, and he'll wake up and like fucking pick up with the conversation like he was there the whole goddamn time.
We gotta get him on one of these too.
Oh yeah, you got.
Oh yeah, he'd be
I was
like,
gonna tell you that you got to bring Jew on one.
Yeah.
of these.
he'd be like, yo guys, yeah, he'd be telling us.
You got to get some drinks in him first, though. Like a pretty.
This
good
is
amount
good
of
radio,
drinks in
guys.
him first, though. Drew is one of the funniest motherfuckers when he's tanked, man.
Yeah.
So fucking funny.
A podcast would be funny with Drew because he doesn't want to put his listeners to sleep.
Low blow, Velcro. So he does it for him.
He does it for him. Yeah, exactly. And it would be an interesting episode because you never know when it would end. It's just like at the 15-minute mark, you hear his head hit the table.
Dude, if you guys start doing the videotapings of it, you should have Drew there like as a sketch artist, you know, like in a fucking courtroom. Dude does amazing art.
Oh yeah, he's good.
He's incredible.
He just offers objection.
We should get him to draw a picture of himself falling asleep in a mirror.
So Falcone,
Not to poke fun at elements, but
I heard you had a crazy story. Something about you peed on your kid.
oh,
Oh,
all right. So this is
Do
how
we have to call DCFS or what kind of story is this?
Oh, I'm sure once we get followers, they'll be calling. We'll be getting plenty of calls.
Is this like some deep web shit or?
No, this is just normal Saturday afternoon, or
That's a normal Saturday. Peeing on your kid.
Yep.
What
Oh,
goes
you
down
know,
in the
wake up.
Strobel household?
I wake up, huevos rancheros, and a good piss on the kid's head.
Hey son, you like chorizo? How do you feel about piss?
We sell our videos on the dark web. Anyway, no, I'm up making breakfast, and I get breakfast kicked out, and I gotta take a shower. And CJ, he hasn't had a shower in the last day, or a bath. So Sam says,
Yo, CJ, do you want a bath in urine? You like old shower, son?
Sam says, put the kid in the shower. So I'm about ready to take a shower with my boy, and he goes, "Dad, I have to pee." And I'm like, "Well, shit, I have to pee too." So I open up the toilet, and he's peeing on the left side, or he's peeing on the right side, and I'm peeing on the left
Is this
side.
when you
If
taught
you
him
know
to cross
anything about
streams?
toilets,
No,
Usually-
Balcone just sat his nutsack on his head and just pissed.
One day, son.
Exactly.
There's
One
like
day
one
yours
of
will
the
be this
cherub.
big.
There was like one of the cherub fountains that was like anatomically unaligned.
Yeah,
like, at the
exactly.
tip.
The balls were on the
The
head.
2 strings.
All right. Anyway, he's standing to the right of me.
Close your
I'm,
mouth, son.
I'm standing on the left, and we're urinating simultaneously into the toilet.
Okay.
And he's got a little bladder, so he finishes before I do. And he's so eager and excited because he just learned potty training that he goes to flush the toilet. He moved his big ass head right in front of the pee stream. And so instantly, I'm getting like back spray off my son's face on my chest. It's gross. And he pulls his head back and he looks at me and he goes, "Dad, did you pee on me?" I was like, "Yeah, I peed on you." I put him in the fucking shower, put him right in the shower after that, and washed the poor boy. But
He's like, I didn't ask for it
Was
this
he
time.
traumatized? Just like,
I think no.
I'm never using the potty again.
He wiped it off his face and looked at me like, "Really, Dad? Did you pee on me?"
Valcone's also
Yeah.
Valcone's putting him in the bath, scrubbing his head. He's all, Dad, can you just stay on my head a little bit longer? Yeah, son.
Keep scrubbing, the shave doesn't come
Yeah,
off.
exactly.
Yo, he's gonna
So,
grow up with some weird
I hope-
fetishes from that.
I hope he doesn't remember that. Like later.
He's gonna
in
be
life,
40
gonna
in
have
some
those-
hotel room after paying some male prostitute to pee on him, and she's gonna have a
No.
flashback like,
his
it all
fault."
makes
It
sense.
all makes
It's like, hold on.
No, he's gonna put Valcone in a old folks home, and Valcone won't even be able to move, and he's gonna show up one day, and he's gonna be like,
How do you like it, old
yeah,
man?"
you remember? Remember, motherfucker?
Say, oh, Dad.
And then he carries you into the bath and washes your head.
ever so slightly.
I love you, pops.
Just walks
I
in all
love you.
sinister, looks you in the eyes, and unplugs your colostomy bag.
Oh.
It's time, old man.
Oh man.
Leaking all over the floor in the old folks' home. That's terrible.
It's probably
That's a
going to
bad
happen
guy.
to one of us. Statistically, out of the
But-
3 of us, one of us is going to have a colostomy bag.
So for my
I'm not making it past
for my
32.
future son,
Hopefully.
for
Oh,
my
I know
future
it.
son, if you're hearing this, if I traumatized you in any way,
You're
it
welcome.
was purely your fault. you dummy, you don't lean into the stream of piss, even to flush the toilet. That's like some Hannibal Lecter shit already. You're flushing the toilet before you're done going. Doesn't even fucking make sense.
Valcone's like, oh, my Jordans, motherfucker. Shit. Move your head, mother.
We're using your toothbrush to clean these.
Yeah, so that's an unfortunate
That's dirty.
experience I have with my son.
What did Sam say about it?
Oh, she just laughed.
No.
You know.
She didn't say my turn and stick his head in.
Hold on.
Are we bonding, son?
Olivia, we're turning this into a family moment. Get in here. Shut the door.
Is this good
I
parenting?
crop dusted her and her friend the other day. It was great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I eat. I'm on like one of those protein diets.
Oh no. Where's this one going?
Protein. It's like a bunch of spaghetti and like 12 beers.
I was going to say that.
That sounds like a carb diet, bro.
It's like my protein's like 3 donuts in the morning.
I don't know a lot about
2 steaks and
Like my load
Oh,
in
look.
my mouth.
a bag
I
of
don't know a lot about
Funyuns.
nutrition. I'm just fortunate. But anyway, yeah, I walked in a room and you could just tell it was like one of those sour egg farts, and you walk out real quick,
shit.
and they didn't even know what happened because it was one of those SBDs, and all of a sudden you just hear, "Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Open your window!"
No, oh my god, are you on your period? Ugh.
Was it pasta, was it?
It stinks.
No, it's my daughter.
Oh.
It's my daughter and her friend.
Oh, I thought you meant Sam and her friend.
No,
Oh,
see,
man.
Sam knows.
Sam knows.
Sam knows.
Just doesn't even phase her anymore, huh?
It 18 people in a room could be all huddled close together and all fart, and she'll look at me and be like, "That's fucking gross."
That's you.
Because she knows what my farts smell like. It's a certain volcanic liquid.
That's
smell-
true. That's true love right there,
It
man.
smells like morning jizz and chorizo.
My morning jizz.
I don't know.
Why? Yeah. Why?
Because I imagine you masturbate in the morning a lot. I don't know.
I imagine. I mean, look at him. I imagine Val just like sneaking off and masturbating randomly throughout the day.
Just like one behind the bookshelf,
Everybody knows those sneak jerks.
planting them in weird places.
Just suddenly looks relaxed, like, oh. It's been 10 minutes.
Falcon's like, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. Dude, he doesn't even smoke cigarettes. What the hell? He comes back. That was a good cigarette.
Yeah, that must have been a good
One of
one.
the best cigarettes I've had.
Oh, man. Did you guys hear about Sylvester Stallone getting accused of raping that 16-year-old girl in the 80s?
Not Stallone!
Yeah.
Still on.
Yeah, and then, like, trying to bully her into a three-way with his bodyguard.
Oh, yeah.
He says,
yeah.
I'll give you a kiss you can't refuse. He's like, could you be any more rapey, Sly?
Oh my god. Rocky got cocky.
You think he had
No,
that
Rocky
fedora?
was trying to give the cocky.
He had that fucking fedora from, what is it, Rocky 3 or whatever? Really? He was in a fucking arcade. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. With a bunch of little kids.
Hey, yo, hey,
No, hey yo, how about you suck mine and Pac-Man's dick? You got the coach on the other side. God damn it, Rocky, you're a bum.
It doesn't even surprise me anymore. I hope everybody fucking gets accused.
Well, another person who, this is 2018 accusation, because that was 2017, Aziz Ansari.
Oh. Who didn't see that coming? That dude looks
What?
like a fucking...
Aziz?
He looks
Wait,
like a
of what?
walking chomo,
Wait,
dude.
hold on. What did he get accused of?
Okay,
Is
so
it some chomo shit? Or
No, I
some
don't think it was some chomo shit. He just looks like one.
So here is the, I'll lay it out.
chomo, child molester.
Quick,
Thanks for clarifying.
quick summary.
that for our minor viewers, listeners that are
Utah
minors.
slang. I've realized we say slough a lot on this episode. Nobody knows what the fuck that is. Slough
What
and skipping
disease
school.
do you got? Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking something more dirty. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
what
People
could
hear
this be?
slough, yeah, they're like, yeah,
We're gonna
I'll
have
go
to
get
come
that
up-
checked out.
We're gonna have to come up with a thesaurus just for the shit we say.
You guys know what a filth is?
But so, Aziz Ansari, he had sex with a woman,
All right.
and the next day she texted him and said, that was uncomfortable for me. Apparently you were aggressive, and he didn't know. He apologized. This came out just recently, and so now Aziz, of course, apologized about it. But he's basically, it's another case. It's another case of consensual sex that happened, and she's now.
I don't buy it.
I don't see any woman having consensual
buy
sex
it.
with that little fucking
Oh, shit.
that fucking dude. He's the reason we need to ban the Muslims.
Oh, shit.
He's Indian.
Whatever. Middle
Welcome,
East. It's like,
Porter, to the podcast.
He's on the board.
build the wall
Ding 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 ding.
in the East.
That was
The funny thing is, I don't think Aziz is from any one of those
Yeah,
type
he's-
of countries. He's
from
Indian.
America?
He's Indian.
No.
He's American.
Oh, that's a shame.
yeah. He's
Come on.
so hold on.
It's like a late term abortion. We can still send him back.
Yeah.
In Aziz's defense.
Oh, here we go.
Why was she asking? Like, I just think, a lot of times in sex, they want you to be rough. Maybe he was
Sometimes you just gotta take it.
maybe he was overstepping.
Falcon's
his
like,
bounds.
sometimes they want to be duct taped and
Hey, sometimes
smothered with chloroform, you know?
Well, you don't. You punch him
In
in
a
the throat.
snark
They can't
in
say
a
no.
dark alley.
sometimes it's okay to let a little bit of pee go during a blowjob. It's perfectly normal.
Oh,
Okay.
just brought back so many bad memories.
It's like, did you cum? Did it taste like cum?
Well, some
No, it
people
didn't.
during rape, some women during rapes have orgasms.
Well, that's whole. That's
Whoa,
totally
yeah.
different.
I like
Aziz didn't
the-
get
I
a-
like
I
the
don't. No,
weird
no, I
turn
don't.
this
I
just
just,
took.
I just wanted to jump on that subject, just because it's like, how good of a rapist do you have to be, though? You know.
Well,
I mean, you could almost segue into a rape joke.
That's
with
what
that.
you're
I just
supposed
wanted
to call me a motherfucker.
you're a motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. People, please, I don't believe this shit. I'm trying to make jokes
Do you
here.
do you think Ed Norton had a? Well, hold on. I guess theoretically, did Ed Norton have an orgasm when he was getting raped in that movie? Like, is that if you're a straight guy getting raped in the ass and you have an orgasm?
I don't know. Does he have an ass pussy? Like,
No,
what's going on?
well,
Gay?
does that make you gay? Huh, that's a good
like-
question. No.
He just
Yes.
Hold on.
No.
I think we're taking away from the bigger picture here. Rape is not okay.
No, rape is not okay, of course. Meat and potatoes rape is not okay.
And Aziz Ansari wasn't accused of rape.
Yeah. Aziz Ansari was not accused of rape, but he's getting pushed into the whole category, just like Louis C.K., where they may have been sexually... There may have been some sexual misconduct.
Louis just masturbated in front of a couple women.
Of course, but
and
so-
apparently he asked for their permission first.
He did ask for their permission.
But
and that's sexual misconduct. And this is all getting tied in, though,
I don't-
with the whole Cosby shit and everything. These people are starting to lose their career.
Hold on, you can't compare Louis to Cosby, dude.
No, you can, but people
Hold
do.
on.
But
They're
people
both
do.
comedians.
Okay, but there
People
was a
do,
line
though.
of consent crossed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on. I got a meme on my phone. It's Bill Cosby's face on a fucking bottle of NyQuil, and it says Cosby Strength.
Cosby strength.
Cosby Strength
It's
NyQuil.
gonna
40 years.
ass out.
40 years. She wake up, what?
What happened?
Oh, man. But who's seen that coming with Cosby?
Nobody saw that coming.
I
with
think it's
Cosby.
awesome. Like,
Even the girls who
nobody
got raped
safe.
didn't see it coming.
Cosby's raping people?
See,
Come
you
on.
know what? You know who's next? They're gonna get somebody we all really like Jack Black.
Oh, come on.
Like
Jack Black's
Black's
not
gonna
that
be
far
the
of a
next
stretch,
fucking-
dude. Come on.
He's gonna be the next one.
Jack Black's the kind of guy that would show up like at a party at like my old house, like, handing out handfuls of ecstasy. Like,
Jack Black.
No, when I'll tell you where they're really gonna fuck us. Where every man is gonna be. I don't know about you, Porter, because I don't know you quite yet. But when they tell us Leonardo DiCaprio has got some
have you
shit,
seen that handsome motherfucker? Leonardo DiCaprio go around and rape a party full of women, and none of them are gonna be
None
like,
of them
yeah,
will
he
say
raped me.
They will. 10 years later.
Maybe when
10
he gets
years
uglier
later,
or
they'll
something.
come
what
out.
if they
Come
go
out
after
about it.
Leonardo DiCaprio? What are we supposed to do at that point, men? The most best looking actor we got out there?
I think we might have to redefine what sexual misconduct is at that point. Like what's acceptable?
Yeah.
we just take
When
it back to the
Leonardo
normal
DiCaprio
level,
rapes,
like-
it's
Like,
just
hold on.
sexual misconduct.
Can't we just take a knee for Leo?
This is for Leo. Like, come on, everybody, it's Leo.
Let's put black activism aside here.
Don't forget, he
Let's
brought
take a
us
knee
the
for
Titanic and Django.
Leo, we know you did it. We're just saying when it comes out in the future, we're already on your side.
Yeah, we're on your side, Leo.
Yep.
We got your back.
If you need a team,
or we got your front.
We got
if that's
your
the way
back.
you like it.
Him.
we got your front.
See,
Oh, yeah.
It just better. It better not happen to Tarantino. That's one we just can't afford to lose at this point.
That would be some weird rape, even by rape.
Yeah, before we
standards.
get his last two movies.
Yeah. that
Oh,
would
they hit
suck.
Tarantino before we got his last two movies?
Dude, if all I
Hurry
gotta
up!
say,
I'd
Make
be
these
mad.
Next two.
all I gotta say is if Quentin Tarantino's rape is anything like his movies, it's gonna be awesome. This is gonna be
He's gonna
grade
start
A.
at the end.
He's gonna
Quality.
start at the
Just
end. He's
imagine
like,
the-
first I'm gonna come, and then
yeah, dude.
we'll work to the boner, and then I'll
Just
tell you.
the dialogue that's got to be happening during that rape. It's like even the woman's gonna stop and
Wow.
appreciate it for a moment.
Wow.
This deserves an Emmy. This
Porter,
deserves an
that
Emmy.
may have been the best thing, a Tarantino rape.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Golden Globe of rape.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
Samuel L. Jackson shows up at some point.
Just
Oh,
motherfucker.
Morgan Freeman narrates it, and then he stuck his dick in her.
This is Morgan Freeman narrating the rape of Quentin Tarantino.
This is good Morgan.
Here we see Quentin in his natural environment. Here,
See women.
yeah, he's taking the movie reel and attempting to shove it in her anus.
She will
is
never
Morgan
get that part.
He just says that into the camera. She's never getting this part.
So I got a
Backroom casting
subject.
Quentin Tarantino edition.
I got a subject that I wanted to bring up, but I don't really want to bring up because, well, I'm a fucking asshole. Let's put it that way.
Then I'm amongst good company.
All right. So, have you guys ever heard of Tumblr?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It's funny you brought that up because today was the first time I've ever heard about it.
Well, on Tumblr,
I know.
there's a lot of people. They got a lot of porn sites, right? Basically, a lot of pictures
On Tumblr?
on Tumblr. Oh, he's like on Tumblr. What
This
do you
makes
mean?
it so much better.
I've never heard of this website.
So I got a little busted on Tumblr doing something that I shouldn't have with my wife the other day, guys, and I'm not proud of it.
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
Is this a porn even I wouldn't watch?
no.
Fisting ass.
So this is what happened,
Fisting
and this
assholes.
is
That's not below or
what he
above me.
followed.
and this is probably when I first got the site. I had my dick in my hand. I saw some reblogs. I was like, all right, let's do this.
You make
You
money
know?
off this, or
No,
just for the
this is
balls, or-
nothing. This is nothing. Yeah, this is. If anybody out there knows Tumblr, they know that it's a site, it's a reblog site. Anyways, a while back ago, not like that's an excuse, I happened to.
I like how your wife.
Yeah, my
laughs in
wife
the
is just like.
background.
Not like that's
Do we
an
need to get her
excuse.
input on this?
No, we definitely do not. We definitely do not need her input on this. So, a while back ago, I happened to repost this blog that happened to say, "Give me all your naughty secrets." And I posted on with it, I said, "The dirtier the better." And I reblogged this. Woo! And I thought nothing of it. So the other day, my wife is what she claims deleting the old applications on my phone.
Or is what we call Exhibit A.
Happens to come across this Tumblr. I have an iPhone, so it was one of the recent apps. While I'm taking a nap in the other room, might I add. And anyways, comes across this blog. And she sees it, and this is how I find about it. As I'm taking a nice, lovely nap in my other room, man. What the fuck is this? Huh? I wake up. What the fuck is Tumblr? What the fuck are you doing on it? Oh, what do you mean? And I'm scared. I'm like, she's been looking at the pictures that I liked on Tumblr. Fat booties. Oh my god, I'm destroyed. I'm done for. What's happening? And she talks, and then she brings up, what about this blog right here where you're asking for naughty? And I go, holy shit.
I'm off the hook.
No. I promise you this was nothing. I thought nothing of it. I couldn't apologize more to why I even had it happen. But holy shit, was this a fiasco, people. Man, was this a fiasco. I swear to God, I thought my marriage was just about to end for a second.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was crazy. So, I mean, you guys watch porn on your phones. I assume, do you have a girlfriend?
Several.
So this question isn't quite for you then. So, Valcone, you watch porn on your phone. You have a wife.
Uh-huh.
How does she feel about the subject, and how does she say she can go through your phone at any point?
I took it away from her because she never like actually came out and crossed that bounds with me. What I would do is fuck up and leave my phone in the same room, and then she just like start going through. And I'm not going to mention some of my more popular favorite categories.
Oh, I think you should. I think you really should.
But she was like,
Let's see how deep the Valco
wow.
world goes.
You know, like, really? You know, and
You like midgets?
And like it made her like, yeah, right? Why is she sticking a lamp up her ass? And
Why is one
why is
midget
she
dressed like
turning
a
it on?
donkey?
A lot of the time, not a lot of the time, but sometimes I just click a random link to see what's going on.
The way you said sometimes and looked up to the right was like you're lying to your friends too right now. Your wife's not here.
I'm
You
making-
gotta lie.
I'm making myself sound better, okay? That's what I'm doing.
I don't think that's what the Dirty 801 Boys is about.
No, you know,
Dirty
but
801 Boys.
sometimes you know you get on and you just want to find something new,
Absolutely.
and
no,
so
of course.
it's led to weird things
It can.
coming up in my fucking search history, and you know, and so it's caused a lot of problems. So what I did is I completely changed the password on her, and I told her no more. I said it's none of your fucking business what I'm doing on my phone.
Because you're faithful,
I don't
right?
look. Yeah, of course. I'm completely faithful. She doesn't even have to worry
That's my
about
point.
that because
That's what I was trying to get at.
Every second of every day, I have an alibi for what I'm doing, and I've thought about that alibi. Like if it comes up in conversation, like, well, I was at work for these 8
So
hours.
you got
and then,
hold on, you got premeditated alibis for
For
masturbation.
masturbating. She's like, why does your hand smell like coconuts? I was in the Amazon cracking coconuts.
we got pulled into this board game. It was crazy. It's called Jumanji, I think. Spent a week in Africa. I lived off of coconuts.
Oh yeah, see, I know that category.
But
Like this is really elaborate.
I think that's what
You sure you were
ultimately
just playing video games?
Ultimately, that's what I was trying to get at. You know, I'm a married man. I love my wife, and I'm completely faithful to her. And there is shit sometimes that when you got your dick in your hand on your phone because it's so accessible. Because we didn't have this shit as teenagers, right?
Even when you're married, you still got that parents walking in on you, like masturbating. That deer
No,
in the headlights.
no,
like,
not at all. I guess the point, what I was trying to ask, and leave comments, please, listeners. Let's talk about this.
Hashtag.
How do you
what
feel
categories do you like?
about your couples going through your phones and whatnot? I mean, I allow my wife to be on my phone anytime. I've always told her that. But when they go looking through your phone, like your search history, they're gonna find something that they don't like. They're gonna link it up to fucking somehow, some way you're fucking, and it's really, and that's not the situation. And that's how shit gets fucked up.
And if anybody does post comments, I think they should post screenshots of their histories. Like,
Yeah.
the more fucked up, the better. Like,
Challenge.
yeah.
What's your 5-day forecast?
We'll have you guys can have a whole nother podcast.
Or
where you guys
boobs.
just like have a whole judging session.
Thanks. I'm so thankful.
make some t-shirts.
I'm
or
so
something.
thankful for iPhone
Yeah, should get
because
some
iPhone
commemorative
has
condoms.
iPhone has the option where I can just like swipe to the left on a certain article and delete. So like it's only
You're gonna have to teach me that.
you don't
Because
know.
I don't know about that. I don't know how to use my
Do you
iPhone.
still hit the drop down? Clear this afternoon. Clear the last hour.
I don't clear my history, bro.
Oh man,
I don't clear
This
none
is
of
why
my
you're getting in
history.
trouble.
Yeah.
No,
Life
I
is
don't give
freedom.
a fuck. I don't give a fuck what is on my history. I don't give a fuck what's on my phone in particular.
See, all the
I
married
hate
guys listen to
secrecy.
you guys are
That's
like-
the point. I hate secrecy. I hate the idea of someone going through the phone and trying to link some shit that just isn't there.
Yeah.
Straight up. Women and not women, I'm sorry. In a couple, in relationships, spouses will do that shit to each other.
You guys have reached a level of trust like I would never want to reach.
What? Oh, me, my wife?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, dude. I've been with my wife for fucking 12 years, 11 years,
I like the
13.
boundaries. Like I don't go through your phone, you don't go through mine. Because like what if you get on her browser history and it's like more fucked
See.
up porn than you watch? You know what I mean? Like what if this chick likes sitting on watermelons or some shit?
Oh, shit.
Like,
I haven't
She's
been,
like, "No,
I
I
haven't
don't
been
like
satisfying
anal."
my wife for years.
you got fruit up right.
My wife's been going watermelons. I haven't been
So
doing nothing.
I can't stick my dick up there, but you put undigested food up your ass.
That's reverse pooping. Makes no sense.
Or perfect sense.
Well, shit. We got
That thing is apricots.
next segment coming up. We got a dirty talk. Ooh. And Porter has a story he wants to tell us. But before you get into it, Porter, I'm gonna stop you off. We're gonna take a quick break. Listen to these announcements, and 801 boys will be right back. Thank you.
I don't have a drinking problem. I just like to party sometimes. A few beers, a few shots. Every night. And society says shoving down my throat, down my throat. So when your so-called hell freezes over and all the mugs become hoarders, well then I'll be what they're hellbound to call it. I'm a functioning alcoholic.
The
All right, what a-
Kelly's also welcome.
What a good break, everybody. So,
Right into the next segment.
right into the next
What are we
segment.
calling this one?
Well, this
Dirty
one is
talk.
Dirty talk.
Hey, hold on, do that.
Soon we'll have.
Can I get a?
So let me give a little introduction right here. Our boy Porter.
Background.
He's a homie, and Falcone came to me saying, "Listen, we got to bring this guy on. He's got this crazy story about some crazy
Now,
stuff."
let me just ask you this. Did you anticipate this at all? Like,
In like all creative honesty, yeah.
all right.
This is a big reason.
I knew what
I knew what you were doing.
I knew what I wanted to
Alright.
happen before I even called you. So
So apparently we got a story about prostitution, the
Whoa,
struggles.
no. It was a prostitution.
Let's let
called
Porter get
escorting.
into it. Yeah, let's get
It's
into
called
it.
escorting, first
you
of all.
you promised to tell the same story you told me.
Oh, fuck.
You gotta tell the same story you told me, 'cause it was fucking gold.
Let me gather myself.
Do some
I
stretches.
mean, I've always
He's like, let me
telling
get my
people-
boner down real quick. Boner check.
I mean, I've always enjoyed telling the story to people, but I don't know how many people this reaches. But it's probably going to be a lot of people. It's going to be some backlash, maybe.
This is off the record. So this is an off the record dirty
Is it
talk.
now?
It's a story. It's a story
So,
of things
like-
that might have happened.
How deep do you want me to get into this?
Dude,
Let's hear it. Let's just
No,
start.
it's fine.
I have no idea even what's going on.
I want to hear
So from the start, like what inspired me, or oh man, that deep. Okay.
you tell the story.
What happened to where you were doing this? Let's hear
All right.
it.
Okay. This is literally where the story starts. I was working a night shift. Used to build X-ray cameras for CAT scan systems. Really lonely job. I'm the only motherfucker in the warehouse. So I'm going through a really bad breakup with my ex-fiance, and I get home from work, and
You're like, I want some dick.
well, I ended up leaving work early that night because I was just so tore up over the breakup. So it's like 1, 2 in the morning. I'm sitting on my couch, and like I want to get laid, you know. But I don't want to be like, you know, the bars are closed, and I don't want to go through the whole thing, you know, maybe I'm going to get laid. So I start off on Google. I Google Salt Lake City personal ads.
Okay.
Okay, now just keep in mind at this point, I didn't know there was a thing such as Backpage.
Okay.
Okay, I've never even heard about it. Nothing. So I'm on Craigslist, looking through, you know, personal. Even, you know, I was so. At this point, I want to get laid so bad, I'm considering getting on the missed connections part and being like, "Oh yeah, I was that guy on the train. Here's my dick. You want to go for a train ride? I mean." So I eventually, after going through Craigslist and KSL, you know, all the good locals, I end up on this link from Google, the Backpage. Which, in hindsight, like, good job, Google. Like, being okay with, like, showing, you know, recommended results for Backpage. It's public service.
For those that don't know what Backpages is, Google it.
Yeah, please do. Backpage.com/yourcity.
That's right.
Can I snag one of those?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get it.
So, I come on the Backpage, and I was like, oh, this is new. So, on the dating section, I mean, Backpage kind of, they pose as not just a prostitution website. I mean, long escorting website. But, you know, they have some, like, buy this, sell this, whatever, and you go through that and there's just nothing. Like, you basically find other people.
He got right to the sex.
So you go to the women for men, or men looking for women part.
Okay.
And I thought it was just going to be, you know, more like Craigslist kind of, you know, personal ads. But, you know, at the bottom there's usually a number, usually like spelled out instead of in the numbers, and then a donation rate. And I was, again, this is new. Okay.
Of course.
You know. So
This is nothing new to me and Falcone.
Nah.
See,
I know what
you're
for
talking
me
about.
it was,
I know all about donations.
which anybody that knows me, you'd think like, oh, this guy knows what. You know, so
by donations, they're soliciting their pussies
sure,
online.
sure, and most of them, you
Virtual whores.
know, escorts, virtual escorts.
Okay.
So keep in mind, I just
The
got
porter's like, I gotta see these girls today. Jeez, they gotta go.
well, you know, just out of mere desperation / curiosity, I decided to text one of them. Her name was London.
Okay.
Parentheses. Or quotations, I mean. So that was the first of number 3 that night.
What? Mm-hmm. So hold on. That was the first of 3
Women. Escorts.
So you met up with...
Oh, yeah. London, if you're still at La Quinta, hi.
So what happened? So what happened with London? What was that? What was like the fucking thing that pushes you over?
Wait, he met with 3 escorts in one night?
Yes.
That's
Must
This is
have been
why
balling
I-
with some money, son.
I just got my tax returns.
this needs some extra explanation.
All right. So I get, you know, I start texting this girl. She says her name's London. Cute little Dominican thing. Big ass titties, big lips, big thigh, you know.
Ready.
Like a little,
All right,
you know,
all
skinny
right,
white
all right.
boy's wet dream, basically. You know? I was diving into this with both hands. So I get this little text with her and shit. You know, at first I'm pretty skeptical, like this can't be fucking real, whatever. She sends me an address, which is La Quinta in West Valley. So I go there. I'll never forget the Pakistani dude running the fucking place's look. Like, I felt like this wasn't a new thing to him. Like, this guy has gotten to the point where somebody walks through his fucking lobby doors, he's like, okay, that guy's going to this room, that whore, you know what I mean?
He knows.
You know,
he knows.
I'm in my leather vest, my plaid jacket, you know, my fucking engineer boots with the buckle on the side. Like, I'm getting some pussy. You
He
know?
looks like he's ready to
Better
bone.
just my Magna Finest.
He's gonna wear the boots while he fucks.
I had my little Cthulhu fucking pin right here, the fucking octopus lord. So I go up the elevator, you know, awkward eye contact with dudes, like,
Okay.
you know, like, hey guys,
Have a good time.
thank you, come again.
See you in an hour.
So I go up to the third, and I still remember the room number 302. As soon as you get off the elevator, right there. And I remember just thinking, all right, Porter, this is your moment. You're gonna fuck this whore. You're gonna get your ex out of your mind. You're gonna leave it in that steamy load inside of this whore. You know, just gearing myself up.
Were you catfished?
No.
No, it was
It was
same
the girl
girl.
in the picture on the internet, which also I'm
Nice.
happy you brought that up because I was
Yeah.
hugely
Right
surprised
on.
and hugely
that would be a
aroused.
big
Right on.
fucking-
I could have knocked on that door with my dick. Yeah. The balls, you know, I'm doing a little tenor.
Some great
So-
knockers you have.
I shit you not, this girl answers the door every bit of as beautiful and just pent up daddy issues and fuck me all in just this little package I had pictured in my mind. Like,
It was exactly what you
yeah,
wanted.
you know, I almost came right there. But she's naked. 100% butt ass naked. And I'm just, first thing I do.
Really?
First,
She answers the door.
butt naked. I wasn't her first
Okay.
dude that night.
Okay.
You know,
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't judge. You know, I like to go multiple rounds in one night, so who am I to call the cop or the pot?
So what? You hooked up? You hooked up with this chick?
Well, what? So she answers the door naked, and I look.
Who are you to call a pot Puerto Rican?
Dominican.
Dominican, yeah, Dominican.
So I just the first thing I did, I looked left to right, being this, you know, I come from a Mormon household, like this is public indecency, like is there gonna be people watching? So I looked left to right, and then I was just like, got back in my moment, you know, like all right, Puerto, we're here for a reason. So we go in there, and there was like no fanfare, like no. Like, oh, how you doing? She was like, this is how much it is, blah, blah, blah. Take off your clothes. It's like, it's just like, here? You know?
Okay, we're ready.
All right.
We're really ready.
Whatever. So take off my clothes. She pulls out some fucking magnums, and she was like, I didn't know you were that kind of white boy.
Oh, lucky. All right.
So I'm trying to fuck her from behind, but she's like, also coincidentally not the first fucking prostitute to tell me this night, which I was really surprised by. You know, they're a prostitute. You think, but blown out. I can't fuck her from behind because she's got to save her fucking moneymaker.
That's what she said.
Literally.
She's like,
literally.
You can't fuck me from behind.
This girl has like fucking attitudes about her and shit. Yeah. So I'm on top of her. It's kind of funny saying since we're in Utah, missionary position.
Doing the missionary.
And I'm trying to, you know, go full fucking pump, you know, like Rocky in that arcade.
Right?
You're gonna remember this.
Hey, yo.
So, if I wasn't wearing a condom, I would have thought this girl was trying to get me to impregnate her. She just wraps her legs around my back because I'm trying to fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she does that, and I have this like split second panic moment, like, oh yeah, you are wearing a condom. All right, let's go. You paid her, we're good.
You're good. Everything's all right.
So we get done there, and she was like, she asked me, all three of the women I seen this night asked me this. Why are you here seeing a prostitute? Escort.
Why aren't you a prostitute?
No, why am I seeing one?
Oh, why are you seeing?
Why am I seeing? Because I'm a cute guy. They said I'm sweet.
Okay.
And I got a big dick and I fuck like a champ.
Okay. So
That would make sense. That would make sense.
This is, yeah, I mean...
So it
In
took you
a long
3
story,
times.
this is why, in the long run, you know, after 3 prostitutes in one night telling you, escorts in one night, telling you why are you doing this, you're cute, you're sweet, you fuck like a champ, you know.
Hold on, pause. Just for the lady listeners out there,
Are
if
there
you
any?
girls have ever seen, what's that movie with what's that TV show with the bike riders?
Don't say Jax.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to say, babe.
the Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So no, just to get the females
No.
wet, just so they know kind of what they're
That
dealing
is
with
how I
a
met
little
my
bit.
baby's mama, okay?
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Terrible.
No, literally.
So this is who's telling you the story, ladies. So you can't be that mad.
It's Jax from the Son of Anarchy.
It's Jax from
Amanda,
it.
if you ever
He
hear
lives
this,
in Utah.
fuck you.
So you fuck like a champ. You had just had sex with
3.
the first one
first
of the
one.
night.
Okay.
The first one of the night.
So I'm thinking, you know, I paid this girl money, you know, maybe this was the foreplay, you know, just after. You know, tell me I look like, you know, all these things. So I go back down the elevator, make more awkward eye contact with the Pakistani dude, fucking run to the place.
Thank you. Come again.
I honestly thought about tipping the guy. You know, it's on the QT, brother. You know, not like this.
Here's
Pakistani
$5
dude
on the slide.
knows anybody. Like, so I'm sitting in my fucking truck in the parking lot at La Quinta, and I just kind of have this like come to myself moment, like, you just paid a woman for sex, Porter. How do you feel about this? And I'm in my head like, this is how I feel about it, and I'm hitting my dab pen. So, all right, you know, that was fucking awesome. So I pull back up my phone. At this point, I had back pages starred.
It's on the last.
So I started scrolling through the list, and I said to myself, what's on the menu tonight, Porter? It's dab pen.
So this is leading to number 2.
Yes. This girl was actually a Utah native. Don't remember her name.
Like
White
monkey,
girl.
like monkey
No,
native?
no.
No,
Yeah,
no,
like
no,
Native
this was-
American. Like
This
white
girl looked like a suicide girl. It's head to toe fucking tattoos, the weird little...
That doesn't sound like Utah native at all.
No, I'm just saying she was from here.
Okay,
Midvale, had her own
okay.
apartment. Like, this girl did it out of her house.
I thought she was a Navajo.
No,
Oh,
she was. You can.
shit.
She was just a hoe.
So,
Much to my happiness.
so you hit her up and she said, "Come over."
Yeah, went over to her apartments. I'm not going to say the ones, but they're in Midvale off of Fort Union, next to Target.
Okay.
So this girl was actually really chill though. Like we sat down, we talked for a while. Like she had a fucking PS4 on pause. I don't remember what she was playing.
What time is this?
This is at this point. It's like 3 a.m.
Okay, okay.
I wasn't with London
okay.
for very long.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just sitting there chilling and talking and shit, and she's telling me like you got a kid and all this shit. And at first I wanted to be like no, but I kind of do. Yeah, I mean like I have a kid. I love you, Declan. So she's like,
I love you, Declan. Get
She goes
hose.
into the whole I've never had kids. I've always wanted them. I think something's wrong with me. I can't have them. And I'm just thinking, I mean, you probably had so many like false alarms. Probably pretty plausible.
Yeah.
So I didn't use a condom on this one.
Oh, snap.
But I figured she'd do it out of her house. How much she can be? How much?
How dirty could she be?
Yeah, how often is she doing this? You know, I mean,
Well,
unless
you know,
she's-
and that's another thing. She trusted you.
what are
Little
you
did
saying,
she
Val?
know- Little did she know you had just gotten done.
Maybe she
With
just saw
number
how big
one.
the dick was and it didn't matter.
This girl, like you were fucking saying, called me Jax.
Ah,
I look like him,
yeah,
yeah.
so she just.
And backstory at this point, I had never seen Sons of Anarchy. Didn't know what the dude even looked like because I was just so pissed off being told I looked like this guy so much. I was like, fuck you, me. No, in hindsight, I'm wearing a
That's
leather
funny.
vest and fucking engineer boots.
Before I even knew who that was, I heard somebody saying, "You look just like Jax to you." Like before I'd even seen the show, we were hanging out,
Yeah.
and they were saying it to you.
Yeah, I got it all the time.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So, I mean, the sex with her was pretty mundane, honestly. It was, you could tell she just wanted to get paid.
That was your second time in the night.
I'm happy at this point.
Were you
It's
still
about 3
knocking
o'clock
on
in
the
the
door?
Wait, hold on. Okay, so and then you finish, and then you leave.
No, actually, no. Her and I hung out for a little. It wasn't like Los London, like
Okay.
I've already paid her. Get your clothes on and get out. No. I hung out with her for a little bit. Fucking had some cheese and crackers. Actually,
Oh, that's fantastic.
She was a
Cheese
very
and
nice
crackers.
This is a good
Makes
prostitute.
sense.
no, she was a fucking awesome dude. I mean, as soon as I seen that PlayStation, I was like, points. She's getting a tip,
She's getting the tip.
not just the tip. either.
This is my second time. I ain't no newcomer to this.
At this point, I'm a professional.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
The third time. So apparently this is.
No,
so
the third time is when shit really came like to focus.
Is this
for
the
me.
same day? Is this? With
Oh, it's the same night.
well, okay, so
Okay.
it's 3 a.m. You hooked up with chick at 3
Yeah.
a.m., so it's got to be like 4 or 5.
No, so I got so the next girl, I get once again I leave the suicide chick's house or suicide girl's house. Whoa.
Okay, hold on.
If she was found dead, it wasn't
That's
suicide.
his alibi.
You're not telling us.
That's his alibi. She
Exhibit B.
committed suicide with my dick inside of her. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad.
Maybe she.
Once what they say once you go porter.
Once you go porter, your
kill
heartbeat
yourself.
doesn't beat.
You kill
Your
yourself.
heartbeat doesn't live. Doesn't beat
Or
again.
fell and wish you succeeded. You know who you are.
Okay, so number 3.
Number 3.
So hold on. So once again, I get in my truck, and I'm like, all right, I'm at this point, I'm really
I'm
pumped.
killing it,
Like I've got
yeah.
a surprising amount of energy for for a dude that just spent money on busting 2 loads. I've got a really good amount of energy at this point still. So I get back on my phone. I'm in my dab pen again. Hey, what else was on the dessert menu? Still got a couple grand in my pocket. Let's see where this night takes us. So this girl which actually became my girlfriend.
Oh,
If you guys ever have Drew on here, have him tell you the story about when he met
Jelani?
her. No, Drew.
Oh, okay, Drew.
Drew, Tyler Peck, and Nicole. We were all doing Molly and ecstasy and coke together, but it's another story. So this girl was a fucking pro. Like, I think I'm a pro, like, spending money. She's a pro taking the money. She's got her own... I was going to say the location, but I won't. In
the
Murray.
one girl he loves.
Right.
Look,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
all
I'm
the
not...
other
No,
were
dude.
bullshit. He's
dude,
like, I'm not giving
in
her
my
address. She's
depressed
mine.
in my depressed state in the afterwake of Amanda, I fell in love with this girl. I was fucking head over heels. Like, she answered. She's got her own fucking. It's a studio massage parlor, but it's just her there. But it's legit. Like, she's got a fucking reception desk, like a waiting area. There's a shower, like an open face shower in the fucking corner of the room. A massage table, full body length mirror above the massage table. Hot olive oil warmers and shit. It was, I walked in there and I was like, I'm home.
Hello.
This feels good.
My name is Jax.
No.
What can I do for you?
It bothers me how much this shit still bothers me. So I go up, there's an elevator up. I take the elevator up. I mean, keep in mind it was above an auto body shop, which I thought was kind of odd, but at the same time, good cover because it was kind of tucked away, Cars coming out of auto body shop and auto mechanic shops all day. Good place to put a whorehouse. This girl was smart and hot, which threw me off because she was I was going to say whore. Yeah, she was a whore.
Whoa, a woman who could think? Amazing.
I was blown away.
It's like, I don't
I
need
was at a hard...
pit
I had to
myself.
start using my brain thinking about this, and it was taking blood away from my boner. To refocus myself.
I don't know.
So I take the elevator up and knock on her door. And she opens it and she goes, "Oh my God, you look like Jax." The difference with this girl, this is when I thought she was smart and like different than the other two. She asked me before I fucked her why I was there, like, because I'm a cute guy, like, and all this shit. You seem really sweet and you're cute. I hit my dab pen with her. Like, we talked about shit, and she was like, "So why are you here? You seem sad." And I actually, I opened up to her and told her how my fiance had cheated on me. And I just wanted to be with a woman again and all this shit. And she thought it was the cutest thing in the fucking world, dude.
You forgot to tell her about the two other fucking chicks that you just
and your unwashed dick, you sick.
Oh god.
Val, I never thought about that.
She could smell, I'm sure,
Oh,
the two
God.
dead fish.
Maybe she
that
was
he
nose
hit.
blind.
He's like, I'm so sad right now.
That's why she had the scented candles and shit.
No, hey, no.
He's opening up
Dude,
to
fuck
her.
you, monkey. Because I was sad. You know why?
Because over him.
You know why? Because after everything that had happened between me and Amanda, she was the first person to ask me what's wrong.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
That made me hard.
You're like, oh.
Val Cohn showed up that day. He's like, "Yo, bro, what's wrong?" Porter's like, "Let's get it on."
That's what
Whoa,
gets me.
whoa. This is before I started. I was still buying them. I wasn't selling me.
This is before I started catfishing on back pages.
It's like, I know that, broad.
He wouldn't have known me before then. So
But so you met her.
Yeah, I know. We smoked
Started
dabs.
to
Like,
talk, dab.
her and I talked for a long time before we like. And she was like, she could tell I was checking her out at the same time I was trying to like talk to her about shit.
Well,
So
yeah,
she
you were
like, she's-
obviously there.
Oh
to-
my gosh, she was texting. Actually, I got pictures here.
We don't need to comment on them just yet.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll-
talk about that
Oh,
later.
you guys were like on
that's
video.
behind the curtains.
I might be able to find her again if I was sure. So we were talking for a long time, but she was as I'm talking to her and kind of spilling my heart. She takes her top off, and like we're just wearing those Victoria's
She's like,
Secret
"Are
pink-
you still sad?"
Oh,
check
man.
out my tits. All right.
So she went by a Lexus, which if you see her, it's like when a dog and its owner look alike. Like this name matched her.
So how long were you affiliated with this chick after fucking her?
4 months.
So this like became your girlfriend.
Straight up my girlfriend.
So the third, oh my, see, like, well, how used to salmon was she used to your dick smelling? Is that a pretty consistent thing for her?
Oh, okay.
How did you get in? How did you get into the second part of this story?
Well, okay, so the second part of the story begins with the end of the first part. We get done doing our thing. Really sweet woman. I mean, we took a shower together, and then she rubbed me down with oils. It was really hot to watch in the fucking beer. Just saying. Good whores, if you're listening, take note.
Head behind the garbage can isn't preferred.
Well, this wasn't rape.
Right. Okay. Is it rape if it's head behind a garbage can?
No, I can only hit so hard.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, we get done and we're talking and shit, and she says the same thing. You're really cute. You're sweet. You know how to fuck. You got a good dick. But instead of saying, "Why are you here again?" she says, "Why don't you do this?"
Do what?
And I was like, "Do what?" And she goes, "Escorting." My one experience, if there's one big thing I take away, they don't like being called whores. They're escorts, and I get it. Because they really are doing a public service. And I honestly think that. It's the oldest profession in the world, selling your body.
Yeah.
And it makes people, feel good. How many fucking shootings have, you think have been fucking diverted because that dude got to bust a nut before he went out and made that bad decision.
Well, another shooting happened.
Several that night.
And with you, it's mass murder. So.
I'm like a serial killer dropping loads. My dad.
So you have three women suggesting that you yourself.
No, just the last one suggested I should be a whore. The other two just told me I shouldn't be there because I'm cute and sweet and all this stuff. So the last one, she tells me, "Why don't you get into this?" At this point, she's Ashley, not Alexis. Like, I know her real name. It's like, this chick owned 3 houses and 3 cars. She's 2 years older than me. And, like, she had all this shit fucking paid for. Just from doing this, she told me she made $30,000 a month.
Yeah.
Like, and I could look at her and like, all right, I see it. Especially the way she, yeah. So she asked me, why am I not doing this myself? And first of all, I asked her if she's serious because I couldn't fucking believe this. So she's like, yeah, you should be doing this. And I asked her, like, how would I even go about doing this? She goes, the same way you hit me up. Make a Backpage account. She's like, and I'm just like, okay, she's being for real. So I end up in front of her to open face shower. Fully erect again, thankfully of her, just wearing my leather vest. She takes a picture of me and she makes a full-on Backpage account for me.
No way.
Yeah.
So she did it for you. She made.
Oh, dude, she set up everything. She set up my rate and shit. She wasn't even like, what do you think you're worth? She just put it.
She just put it
At
on.
the same rate I paid her. Which, honestly, I felt pretty fucking good about. I was like,
I like this chick. I like this
dude, she was
chick.
bad. I'm telling you, dude. Like, I wish Drew was here. He met her. He was blown away. Can I have another one?
Did she blow him?
Drew?
Yeah,
No,
did she blow Drew?
No, she was my girlfriend when I met her.
Man.
When
Yeah, but
Drew met her.
she's an ex prostitute. You could at least.
There was no ex about it.
She's like, look, babe,
No,
this
no,
is how
no.
you suck fat dick.
No, there was no ex about it. Are you shitting me? No. This is how. That's actually like at the point her and I started dating because we were hanging out for a couple weeks before it. Like, I paid her that one time, but after that, like, we would just get fucked up together, you know what I mean? And then we just end up fucking in her studio. Like, she'd hit me up, I'd come over. It was cool. Oh, hold on. Let
She
me
made the
backtrack.
Backpage
She made
for
the
you.
Suggesting
She made the
that you'd be a
Backpage.
whore. She made you.
No, she made a full-on account for
Yeah,
me. Like
exactly,
this,
uh-huh.
I thought she was taking the maybe I was a little full of myself, but I thought she was taking the pictures of me in my leather vest in front of her shower, just like for her. But she puts them on the Backpage account, and I shit you not, the fucking title page of my Backpage account, the male escort page, was Jax Teller lookalike looking to keep you warm.
No way.
That's what she fucking put it as.
Yeah. So she's been doing it.
So I went along with it. Never thought I would get fucking hit up. Never ever thought I would get hit up. So she like
Before he
the way
knew it.
the way these girls work is they don't use their own cell phone. Like they have a cell phone, but they have one of those text apps like Text Now.
Yeah, it's a burner.
You know, yeah, exactly. So she puts that on my phone, and you know the girls have their numbers on their fucking profiles. So she spells mine out for me too. Like they don't put the numbers; they fucking spell it out. I don't know if they think they're dodging the fucking CIA or something. Like, these are some smart whores. They should have got into MIT.
They're not whores, they're escorts. They're whores.
Well, this is
okay,
number
it's
3.
okay.
At this point, they're whores.
You know what? I don't call midgets little people.
You should.
Drink break.
So, about 2 nights later, I'm at work, and I got this Text Now number, and I started getting, and I was like, I'm super stoned at work, okay? So I'm getting, like, you know, you guys have iPhones. On Android, when you get a text, if it's on the home screen, you know, a little half preview of the message will pop down.
Yeah. With a little.
Yeah.
Preview
So,
message,
like,
yeah.
I'm getting, it says my number and her number, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck number. Looking at the number, it says it is for me. Like, who the fuck is this? Like, I completely forgot about the Text Now thing. So I started getting all these texts from fucking like, hey, how much for 2 hours? How much for 1 hour?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, holy shit! Oh yeah,
damn.
I did a massive amount of coke and fucked 3 whores in a night. That's what happened. Like, all these memories are coming back to me and shit. So I'm at work on my night shift, getting all these texts. One in particular, one that stood out to me was this gay dude asking me like how much for 3 condoms full of my semen, like to spray in or to pee in a bottle and spray him in the
he
face
was
with it as I'm
just,
jerking off in front of him.
He was just texting.
This dude's
no,
like,
that guy was
this dude's
just
like 500, and I'm like, I'm not gay, dude. 1,000, I'm not gay, dude. 1,500. I'm not gay, dude.
No, I promise you that person was probably not even trying to really do it.
No, dude, they sent me a Google Maps GPS location at the Motel 5 downtown.
They wanted to fucking
Like,
rape you
That
and
dude was,
wear your
this dude was
skin-
sending me some weird selfies, bro.
Oh, man.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. That was
So
my.
what happened? So what happened?
Okay.
You're getting all these messages from these people.
So-
when did you take one? Tell me you took something.
I took 2. This was my one night out as a legitimate. I consider myself semi-professional after like.
Okay.
You know, if I could have got reviews, I would have got 5 stars.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So this first lady, doubt she gave me a real name anyways. I'm still not going to say it just in case. You can't do that shit.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So she tells me she's like her and her husband are fucking business owners of this screen printing business in Minnesota. She said her husband hasn't touched her in 20 years. You know, she just wants to feel the touch of a man and all this shit. And I'm thinking, like, that's why I started doing this. That's why I got into this. So she flies out, books a hotel at the fucking Hilton. Super nice lady, you know, typical Middle East or Middle West mom, you know, United States, bigger lady. She had this like look of a serial killer about to get executed.
Oh,
you know,
damn.
like, I haven't been laid in 20 years, and I
Damn.
believed her.
Okay.
So super, like I said, like super nice lady. She actually took me to Rodizio. Got me, you know, it was Friday night, so they got all the weird meats and shit.
She treated you out.
Yeah, got me drunk as fuck,
Oh man.
plastered. We went back to her hotel, and then she was like, "How much?" So I told her my rate, which was $160 an hour, same as
Okay.
Ashley.
Uh-huh.
She gives me 5 crisp $100 bills.
Oh, no.
He's in for a night.
You know
No.
what I mean?
He
Like,
is in for
dude,
a
you're in that
night.
hotel room. That money hits your hand. You're just like
Oh, no.
the reverse opposite feeling of everything coming together when I was paying them. But it was just like back out. Like now I'm on this side of the table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm serving, not being served.
Right.
All right. Public Porter, you're a public servant. So, at this point, I was about 50-50 on the fence. Her telling me she hasn't been laid, and 20 her husband.
Yeah,
hasn't touched her,
whatever.
whatever.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But in about
500,000.
3 minutes, almost like the female equivalent of a 2-pump chump, this lady busts the nastiest, steamiest, goober mucus plug looking nut just
Oh
like a
no!
fucking shotgun blast. Black!
No, on you.
On me. I'm in my leather vest, naked. Like this. Spank my ass daddy, and she's like 20 years older than me. I'm like, splat!
So good. So good.
I got my vest on, my beanie.
Yes.
Oh, it's like part of me has like filtered this out for so many years. 'Cause it's like,
It's like somebody blew their nose.
oh, it was like someone sharted, but out of their nose.
It's terrible.
You made her bust, and what happened? What happened?
I suppressed it.
You didn't go,
Oh
He
no!
said,
I got paid $500. I'm not gonna be like, maybe
Did
she
she
might
ask-
fly back.
I
Maybe she
wanna
might
know.
fly me out there. You know.
Right.
What happened? Did she ask for more? Oh, she paid
Okay.
you $500 an
I
hour.
haven't. I didn't see this. Like before this, we're together for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know, dinner, the whole meat thing. Sat in the parking lot outside of our hotel for a little bit. Up until this point, she hadn't smoked a cigarette. She literally rolls over, pulls out she opens that nightstand drawer, and you see the Book of Mormon and a pack of Marlboro 100s on top of that motherfucker.
Damn.
She rips that package off like it was just like it. She pulls one out, lights it. He goes, I haven't been fucked like that in 20 years.
Man.
Gosh.
You're the man, Porter.
You are
Yeah, you're the
a
man, Porter.
fucking
So far,
good guy.
Yeah, so
This is
far,
a good
Porter's
guy.
smashing.
Dude.
So far, Porter's
Look,
smashing.
at this moment in my life, I'm a single father. I'm thinking, oh, Declan's gonna go to college on my dick.
Oh my gosh.
So she smokes this Marlboro, just. She pulls off another $200 bills. Here you go. Well, starts giving me her life. This is how I know she's like this Midwest mom, a part owner of a screen printing business, all this shit.
She wants round two.
No. Well, I mean, she didn't say that, but
Okay, but
I don't want to hear what she has to say.
okay, yeah.
I did my
Gross.
job. Like, I gotta go to the bathroom and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
So, I say my goodbyes, leave. I give her my real phone number. Not my real phone number. Like, I'm good. So I'm sitting in the parking lot, once again hitting my dab, and I still got this, like, reverse feeling. Like, I'm on the other side now. This has been 3 days. This escalated quickly. Or de-escalated quickly. You know, I don't know how I feel about myself at this point.
I think it escalated quickly.
For
We'll
some
keep
odd
that.
reason, I felt more dirty selling myself than paying for it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is that like? Would you guys? Feel
I
the
mean,
same way, or
we
what?
don't know. We
Yeah.
don't know anything about that
I'm
personally.
just commenting.
But that sounds.
So I got all
wow.
these.
This is compelling
No,
shit.
it's
Yeah,
been
this
it's been a
is.
lot in 3
This
days. I
is.
gotta digest.
Wow.
It's dab pen. So get this other text. Sheraton right around the fucking corner.
No.
Yeah. I might even still have a picture of her. She tells me her name is Gemini. She's from Colorado. This chick is like 6'4", long, bright, dyed red hair, green eyes, like this pale, milky white skin. I'm just, I literally told her, my first words to her was, I should be paying you. This chick was hot, and she was like 54. And she was up there, but she, like, there was some work done, or she was just blessed or something. I don't know. She was fucking nuts. Like, I got tied up that night, the whole furry handcuffs thing, blindfold, hit with a fucking bullwhip or whatever. Not a
From
bullwhip.
this old lady?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no, she.
I mean, beautiful.
She did everything but
older
peg
lady.
me, basically. I was handcuffed and my face ridden until I was like, I left there and I literally had, like, my nose was red. Just, it got really. That part got really. And I'm not gonna lie, it just got weirder now that your wife walked in, because I've never.
Oh yeah,
I'm just saying, I've never told this story in front of
Oh,
a
my
woman.
wife doesn't care. My wife does not give a shit.
So yeah, I didn't have much conversation with this woman.
But she
I
just...
basically got... I felt like I wasn't
Oh,
just...
yeah,
No, I felt like
exactly.
I wasn't just wearing a condom, but I was a condom.
Oh,
It's just, this lady is rolling me up and throwing me away when she's done. And like this little boy mommy issue part of me was like...
She was probably like
love
you on
you.
the first night. You were like the third fucking dude
Oh,
of her
dude, yeah, I
night.
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Like, she probably paid for
fucked
more
3
sex than
more
I got
that
paid
night.
for that
2.
night. So this woman gives me $650.
God damn.
So one night I've made over $1,000.
I wish I looked like this motherfucker.
been 3 hours. I've never seen that about myself either. So about another 2 days goes by. Ashley hits me up. Alexis, hey, how did it go? Have you got any hits?
She's looking for
And
a
I was
cut.
like-
Listen, motherfucker.
I
I
was
put
like-
that shit out.
I was like,
I'm
we
looking
should
for
meet
my
up.
cut.
What are you doing? And she was like, just hanging out at the shop. That's what she called it. Like,
sell my
it's
pussy here.
it's above an auto body shop. You can call it something else. So she asked me if I can get her OxyContin. So I ended up getting her some OxyContin. Going over to her place, and I'm just like, I pull up in that parking lot, and I'm giddy. Just like, I'm gonna tell this whore that I'm a whore.
We're whores.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can be closer now. We have something in common. So we're up there, and this girl has like, I got her 20s OxyContins, 8 of them. And she crushes up like 3 of these motherfuckers, like, blap, 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 and goes, like half the fucker all at once. And I was like, whoa, okay, this is just turned to this kind of situation.
Oh,
I haven't done
man.
this shit since high school. She's like, you want some? I was like, no, I'm good. She's like, takes her top off, squeezes her tits together, and goes, come on, baby, just do a little bit with me. Tell me your story. So at this point, I'm like, all right.
Shit.
She hands me a $100 bill. And I go to do just like this little bitty, like off this fucking line is like this. And she literally, I went, and she holds my head down.
Oh
So I go,
my god.
And I could almost feel my pupils dilate, a little bit of more of my soul, like that's just barely left, bleed out of my body.
Oh my gosh.
Then my dick got hard. For real though.
No, that's my dick just got a little hard right now too. Listening to that story, god damn.
That's a great story.
Oh, so she literally gets some of the fucking warmed up oil and rubs her
No,
hands
it's got to
with it.
keep going. Yeah.
She started just taking off my clothes, rubs me with it, and she's like, tell me your story, Porter. So I tell her, I just made over $1,000, and it's been about 3 hours, 3.5, including drive time to here. She goes, oh my god, baby, I'm so proud of you. So we fuck, we're all fucked up on these pills, and we fuck, and it was better than paying her for it. It was, like, it wasn't just, like, I honestly felt the connection with this woman at this point. Like, she's stroking my face as I'm fucking her, and it wasn't like I'm paying her. So we get done, and she goes, we could be like this powerhouse couple. Like, if you aren't a jealous type, like, I'm not a jealous type, we could both be making money and just make all this money together and shit. So I end up dating her for like a good 4 months. Like, she's basically living with me. She's an awesome girl. Like, we'd pull up to a gas station to get gas. I'd go in and pay, and she'd be out there like washing the window. She's got some like armor all.
She'd
white,
be out
some-
there sucking a dick.
No, this chick was
Some money.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This chick was the shit, dude. The shit.
She'd be like, oh baby, look.
I'll save it for if you guys ever have me back or like Drew and I on at the same time. I'll save the other part.
Okay,
Like
this
the real
part
the
3.
relationship part.
This is
Well,
the Empire.
well,
It's Drew and Tyler
the Empire
Nicole.
Strikes Back.
Those 3 were there for like the whole thing. Like Nicole and her became like best fucking friends and shit.
Well, we're gonna call this episode Porter's Sex Story 1, episode 1. We're gonna have you back, dude. I'm glad,
This is Girls I Fixed prequel.
dude. I've been glad you came in.
fantastic.
This is a great fucking podcast.
Anytime you guys want to have me back,
do you
I'd be
have
fucking happy
do you,
as
you
shit.
have any plugs or anything? People, I mean Valcone, any plugs?
I like plugging holes. That's about the
Yeah.
plug I got.
Hashtag Porter plugs.
Hey,
No,
and any women out there that may know me, I'm actually a really nice guy.
So,
This is the they get it. They get it.
Child's Play Skateboards.
No, they get it. They get it. They get it. This is all comedy.
Jake the Valcone Strobel on Facebook, and then of course Dirty 801 Boys on the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and click a like.
Yeah, and
we enjoy it.
Absolutely, and I just recommend SoundCloud.com/Monkey Sanchez, SoundCloud.com/Calzone Music, and that's where you can find all our stuff. Dirty 801 Boys, and if you find anything we've said offensive, all I gotta say is from the deepest pits of my heart, go fuck yourself.
Have a good night.